I love this product. I used to have really bad eczema, so I always have to make sure that my skin is moisturized and that my lips are moisturized as well. We talked about hair care, we talked about lip care. Now I want to talk about teeth care. I kind of really like the idea of this year doing a little recap of each month, and even though there were many moments where I was very confused and I did struggle a lot, I'm really glad that I did that. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Julia and today I'm going to show you some of my January favorites and also have a little recap of how the month was. First January favorite is this shampoo. It used to look different, or more like I was not able to get the other one, but this is for everyone that is struggling with really bad eczema on your scalp. And I also heard that it's really good for people that also have psoriasis on their scalp. I honestly was struggling so much before I tried this shampoo, and ever since then I've been having much less problems with my scalp. But also keep in mind that you're supposed to have two main shampoos. One you use for 3 months, then you switch it up to the second one for another 3 months, and then after that you go back to your first one. Talking about hair care, I used to use my favorite leave-in conditioner that is like a spray, but they changed the formula, and ever since then I have not found the one thing that I really like that makes my hair so shiny. Up until recently, when I was in Japan and I was looking up hair care, and one girl recommended this product. She uses this to get her hair really shiny and also because it smells really nice. It's called Yolu. It's a Calm Night Repair Booster Hair Mist, and it makes my hair really shiny, and I prefer this much more than any other oil. I actually really don't like hair oils. I've tried some of like the really popular ones in Korea and I just felt like it was way too oily and it didn't make me feel very light, and I kind of like it more when it just sits on your hair very lightly and you don't feel the greasiness. And yeah, so these two things for hair care: shampoo and then this hair mist that I kind of use as a conditioner. Talking about Japanese products, this is not just one of my January favorites but also my general favorite. I love this product. I sometimes got asked how I get my lips to look so shiny, and this is the reason why. I have never used something like this before because it's actually only available in Japan. You will see it everywhere, like at every stand where they sell beauty product, creams and lip balms and shampoos and so on. It's this lip balm from Nivea that for some reason is only available in Japan. Like, I bought so many of them because I love the way they make my lips feel. I used to have really bad eczema, so I always have to make sure that my skin is moisturized and that my lips are moisturized as well. And I love these lip balms. So if you ever happen to be in Japan or somehow get your hands on those, I can really recommend you trying it. Right now I really like the dark brownish one, but I also really like this one where it looks like honey is dripping down and it says deep moisture. But these are the ones that you usually see, specifically this one. We talked about hair care, we talked about lip care. Now I want to talk about teeth care, and this might be really funny, but actually a very big general favorite is this electric toothbrush. This is the one that my boyfriend actually got me as a present from Oral-B, and the reason it's a January favorite is because when I was in Canada for the month, I actually didn't use it at all because I didn't have one of these heads, so I just used a regular toothbrush. But ever since I'm back in Seoul, I've been using my electric toothbrush and I forgot how amazing it is. I know this is really funny, but before I got this toothbrush, which I think I got it a year ago, before that I actually did not use one at all. I thought that it was kind of a waste of money and I didn't want to invest so much money into toothbrush. But ever since I have it, honestly, if this one breaks, I would rather get this one than any other makeup products because it makes me feel so clean and put together. So if you're thinking about getting an electric toothbrush and you have the money for it, I would definitely recommend getting one. It's a really good investment. Next is something that I also got as a present. My boyfriend got me a Stanley cup for Christmas, and I actually used to kind of think it's funny, like all these people that walk around with this huge Stanley cup, just like, you know, walking around like this. But I have to say that ever since I have a Stanley cup, I drink more water. And honestly, it's really funny because I used to be like, I don't need one, why do I need this? I mean, like the straw and everything, it's so not practical. Yes, honestly, it's kind of true because I'm not taking my Stanley cup with me outside. I think it's really difficult for me to keep it clean if I'm taking the train, taking the bus, and I have just the straw dangling around. And I also saw some people, apparently they struggle with actual spiders getting into the straw. So in terms of that, I also feel like it's not so easy to actually take it with you outside, and I actually also don't. But during Christmas, when I was just at home doing nothing, and I ended up actually drinking a lot of water. So actually I think this is like a really nice gift. If someone asks you what would you like, you can say Stanley cup, or also if you know someone that doesn't drink enough, you can get them a Stanley cup, and I don't think you would go wrong with that. Next is something that I have been using for quite some time now. It's this Lancome mascara, and I've been using it for probably a year now, and this is my to-go mascara. My eyelashes usually go like this. I do curl them before I apply mascara, but I used to not find a good mascara, so I actually never used mascara up until I got this mascara, and I can have it on for hours and it won't smudge. Yes, if I'm out and it's really hot and I'm walking a lot, then it will smudge, but from all the mascaras that I've used, I really like this mascara. So if you're thinking about trying a new mascara, I can suggest you trying this one. It's actually about to be empty, and if I don't find a good mascara to replace this one, I will probably get the same one again. Now, my last January favorite product are these tank tops from Uniqlo. I recently bought one in white and in black, and what motivated me to buy them is because in Asia, I would say I noticed it in Japan and also in Korea, it's very uncommon for you to see anyone where your bra is showing, or like their bras are also built in a way that you can't. Whereas in Europe, or at least like all my life that I've been living in Germany, it's really common to see the lines of your bra. So I kind of never really bothered to get something like this, even though I did feel like kind of makes me feel not so put together. But then ever since I've been in Asia for some time, I saw that this is a regular thing to buy and use, and I'm just going to show you how it looked without this and with. This is a really cute top that I got in a store in South Korea, and I really like wearing it. And usually actually off camera you can see my bra quite well, and also the lines of my bra. And so this is how it looks without the tank top of Uniqlo. And now with the tank top, like this is a pretty see-through top, I'm actually noticing right now. You can see the tank top underneath, but it definitely makes me feel a little bit more put together. It actually makes everything look a little bit more conservative, which actually makes me feel a little bit more comfortable, especially when I'm in Asia. And a really cool thing about these tops, they also have it in t-shirts until here and also long ones. Not sure if it's incorporated with this one, but they also have ones so that you don't get so easily cold in winters. And I just started really liking very basic things that I can wear for a really long time. So yeah, that's my last January favorite product. Now that I've shared some of my January favorites with you, I kind of really like the idea of this year doing a little recap of each month, because usually when a year is about to be over, I kind of look back and think about all the things that were happening that I wasn't really aware of. So I kind of like just sitting down and thinking about some highlights of this month, so you're more aware of what's going on and how things are developing and how you're progressing. So I started this year actually already really nicely. I spent New Year's with my boyfriend in Canada. We've been in a long distance relationship for 1 year now. It's just always really nice to spend time together after not seeing each other for a really long time. It was just really nice to be at home with him and spend Christmas together for the very first time, and also spend New Year's Eve together. During that time, another highlight was also that he was able to pick up his first car, so that was a really big step. And also him driving me for the very first time, and me finally making it as a passenger princess, so that's really cool. And also I was able to achieve one of my biggest goals, or something that I've planned to do for a really long time, which was solo traveling in Japan. And even though there were many moments where I was very confused and I did struggle a lot, I'm really glad that I did that, because I kind of always told myself that I should solo travel at least once in my life. So now I did that and I'm really happy about it. And by the beginning of this year, I made some mood boards for every quarter, and for this quarter, January, February, March, I actually have that saved as my background picture on my laptop. And actually some days after, when I was on my laptop, I realized that, for example, I actually went to a ramen place that exactly sells that ramen. It's Ichiran Ramen, as that picture that I have on my vision board for the quarter. And also I was able to try so many matcha latte in Japan, and I filmed a lot, which is obviously my biggest dream, to do content creation. And on my vision board I actually had Mount Fuji, but it was not a good time to go to Mount Fuji during that time because everything was very gray and very cloudy, and so I ended up not going there and not being able to see Mount Fuji. But I was still the closest to Mount Fuji I have ever been in my life. And so honestly, January has been really good to me, and so yeah, I'm very grateful about January and how things have been going, and I'm very excited for February. And yes, I hope you liked this video. Comment down below about if you ever tried any of these products or if you have any questions. And I hope that you had a really great January, and I'm excited to see you in February. Bye bye.